Like he ain't scared to try new like new hairstyles.
Yeah. Oh, he that type of person.
Yeah, like
I always wanted to do
it's hard
like
for me to do a new hairstyle, bro. I ain't no new hairstyle ass nigga, bro.
Bruh.
I probably had 2 hairstyles and there's fade involved.
That's all.
But how the fade going
before the fade for me,
fade.
I was straight low dark Caesar,
yeah.
sideburns down. It took me forever and a day to go back to a fade. I used to have a fade in like 4th grade.
Haircut like a chimpanzee.
Bruh, my son had to kick it off for me, bro. Once he got the fade, I was like, man, let me get that.
Yeah, bro. See, I had to get the fade because. I don't know. It just kept shit sharp. It just christened everything, bro.
It do.
It just cleaned everything up real quick.
Especially when you got this at the bottom too. Like when you got that, you know what I'm saying, the beard and shit like that, the cap it off.
Nah, for real,
should
bro.
be sweet D though.
That's what I'm saying.
But bruh, so they asked the question on First Take. It was what player currently in the NBA plays with as much competitiveness as Michael Jordan? So Max Kellerman said Jimmy Butler. So his response to Jimmy Butler, I see where you're coming from, but I don't think
it's the tenaciousness, probably
with the defense.
Yeah, probably. I mean, just coming off the fact that Jimmy really want to win,
and he had a long journey to get where he is now in terms of like having the spotlight on him because ain't nobody have him.
Bro, ain't nobody fuck with him as far as Jordan. I mean, I could kind of vouch for the Kobe aspect just because he really demanded shit from niggas, bro. And that's probably what disputed Kobe and Shaq low key.
Yeah,
he probably was calling that man out, calling out a great, and you know what I'm saying.
And Shaq was like, "Fuck you, nigga."
Nigga, Shaq probably like, nigga. The size of my fucking leg, nigga.
Bullshit.
The fuck up.
Like, shut the fuck up,
I'm putting these 3 niggas in the hoop every game.
I'm Diesel.
Straight up, bro.
I do, but
I can see Shaq Jolly having a complex about shit like that.
Hell yeah, bro. Not to mention when you 7'3".
But I don't really think it's no. I mean, if I had to put it in a whole nother player outside of Kobe, I'd say Chris Paul.
Well, okay, I can see. All right. Well, I like what Stephen A. went. He went straight to Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
Because what he was basically talking about was straight, the defining word of competitiveness. And I feel like Russell Westbrook straight dog every time he hit the court. Even when that nigga do a layup like he about to yam that shit. And when he yam it, bro, it's something crazy. But I
mean, it's one thing about playing aggressive and angry, and one thing about really facilitating and calling somebody out on bullshit, though.
Yeah.
See, Westbrook play like he just like, nigga, I wish a nigga would square. That's how he play.
He play
like
definitely.
He like his bully ball to him.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm just saying, like what Jordan did, fool. He just led by example. And if he felt like you, like, bruh, he really gave feedback when niggas ain't want feedback.
Yeah.
Say for instance, you coming to practice, this is before game 52. And it's your normal, regular routine. And he done peaked it up until this point.
Yep.
And you don't even feel like being in here.
Yeah.
And he wants the fullest out of you in this one practice.
And he coming straight at you.
Yeah, in front of coaches. And you're like, bro, chill, bro.
Yeah, you saw how he went at Steve Kerr. And he said Phil was trying to take me off of him. He said, nigga, I wasn't having it. And I felt like if you wasn't bringing that same fight I was bringing, nigga, you didn't deserve to be there. Because he was like Steve Kerr and Bill Wellington. When they first got to the team, he said, nigga, they riding off a high from our shit. He said, nigga, y'all wasn't here. He said, man, we was some shit when I first got here. I had to bring us up. So, nigga, you ain't about to get no free run, bro. You got to earn that.
That's Steve Kerr's whole career, fool.
It is. Right there.
Bro, then he get to go to state on a pre-built team.
No. Oh, don't forget. He went to San Antonio on one, too.
Oh, yeah. They got a ring with them.
Yeah. Before he bounced out. So, I think he got a collective. How many he get playing? I think he got 3 with the Bulls.
He got 4 collective playing and 3 as a coach.
Damn. So he got 3 with the Bulls, 1 with the Spurs.
Yeah.
And 3. Damn, bro. So he on his way up there.
It might be 2 with the Spurs.
Wow. That's what I'm thinking. I think he may have got 2
It might
with them.
be 2, though.
Yeah, bro. I remember them years with Sean. You remember Sean Elliott? Number 32 with the Spurs. This is a long time ago. That's Dave Robinson and all that. You remember him, bro, because he had the little rubber thing right here. But nah, bro, I definitely feel like that was a good conversation they definitely had on First Take about, any player that brings the competitive spirit like MJ. If y'all know anybody that bring that shit, drop that shit below, man, in the comments, this, that, and that. Oh, Kawhi. I feel like Kawhi bring it on the court.
Yeah. He probably ain't the vocal one, but he definitely lead by example.
Like shit, bro. So
and through all these people we done said, bro, ain't nobody really say LeBron.
What you think? I'm just saying, I feel like LeBron's a great, but it's different, bro.
Yeah, it is different.
It's a difference.
It's so different. And that's why I'm saying those two guys, you can't really compare.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Can't.
Well, over time, I was watching on Netflix, they gave Dave Chappelle the Mark Twain Award. And they shot that joint at the convention center.
I remember that.
You know
Yeah, man. I remember.
Kennedy Center.
Yeah.
Actually.
And they had everybody speaking in that joint. That shit was good though, bro. I like that.
And they was glimpsing back and forth to him at the DC Improv. Shout out to DC Improv, man.
Favorite
to a
club
lot
in
of
the
people
city,
who don't know about it, man. It's a real sneaky club down Connecticut Ave, man. Come get you a little, a ticket. Go out there and watch a nice little comedy show.
Good
bro.
intimate show too.
Good intimate show. Everybody there get to know the comedian, bro. It's hilarious.
For some reason, comedy loses me in big arenas.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I would rather see it in a small club, bro. I don't know. I drift off when it's a big ass venue,
it's like the echo of it or something. Like, it's like
that's for music and sports. I don't think comedy should be in big arenas. But then again, you got these big ass celebrities, so they can't even fit. If they'd be doing shows every fucking night, if they had to support every little small club, so I get it. But to catch Dave Chappelle in the Improv, legendary, bruh.
You seen it?
Nah, but I seen the Mark Twain special when they aired it. But to go to the club, bro, could you imagine you going to see anybody we normally go see, bruh, and then Dave Chappelle get on stage and do like 3 hours, bruh?
Exactly.
I'm not going nowhere, bruh.
Nah, Dave Chappelle, bruh, that's probably one of the best stand-up comedians to ever do it, bruh.
Ever.
And he did it from a cerebral standpoint, bruh. Dave Chappelle, his topics and his, it's just so relative to no other stand-up, bro.
No other
I don't think any other stand-up came, preloaded, premeditated with what he was going to say confidently to deliver it, and it'd be funny.
Thank you. On time, too,
On time, bro. Because I'm just bro, so I'm really trying to think, you could go Eddie Murphy. That's a different type of comedy.
It is different.
Martin is an ultimately different type of comedy. I don't even know Martin funny for real. No more.
No, I don't think so no more. I think that time is past, bro. I think because I
think by the time he got to house party and stuff, I don't think he was funny no more, fool.
The last funny representation of Martin for me was Run Tell That.
Oh,
with the tan suit. And that was probably after Bad Boys 2. Or before Bad Boys 2.
Before.
It was before Bad Boys 2. So I think that was the cap of his stand-up funny. You know what I'm saying? He was still having a little chuckles in the movies, but it wasn't the same.
Some slight chuckles, but they were regenerated shit that he been said in a different type of light for real.
You right.
Little
dances and
shit. Little shit he been doing.
He been doing
I don't know, I might know. You know what I'm saying? Or just squaring up with niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Martin always doing the same, you know what I'm saying? He'll just fall or something. Oh, hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. It's definitely like that now.
Yeah, it's not really a straight line that be what the fuck he just say?
It ain't authentic no more.
It ain't authentic no more, bro.
But and shout out to Marty Marr, though.
Shout out to Marty, because he's definitely from the DMV. I think he's from Laurel or whatever the fuck. Largo. I don't know. He's somewhere around them L's.
Yeah.
But, bro, I'm just saying, where it used to be, bro. You be what the fuck he just say?
Bruh.
So mine used to be funny, down the speech, fool.
Yeah.
It ain't have to be growling and
it didn't.
And falling
it didn't.
And extra goofy funny,
nah.
So mine used to have words, bro.
Bruh, but you know
and
how
Boomerang, he was funny, bro.
Funny as shit.
Remember when they was on the little road bikes?
Bruh, he was in that joint mad as shit, bro.
He said, this nigga ever had no motherfucking pussy. He said, nigga, I have a pussy. Oh, y'all niggas. Hey, bro. They said something to David Allen Greer.
Funny as shit.
Bro, another funny ass comedian.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you want to say that when your wife was fucking the bell? I just said, how would I fuck David? He said, I would have fucked them up. Hey, David Allen Greer, funny as shit.
If y'all niggas ain't seen, yeah, man.
Hey, shout out to Boomerang, man. It's a funny ass movie. It had a lot of underrated comedians at the time on that motherfucker, and it turned out all them comedians ended up being something
special too.
And Halle Berry was in there, man.
Still around too, bruh. Still around, and that's the thing.
Halle Berry was just in John Wick 3.
She was
in John Wick 3.
She was in that shit.
I feel like her and Jada Pinkett could always get any role that their agent could ask. As soon as they tell the agent, I'm ready to get off the bench and get a role.
Got you.
Off rip.
Good roles.
Off rip.
Rememberable.
A lot of people can't do that shit. I say vice versa. It'll be niggas like Denzel, Morgan Freeman.
We talking about black actors,
Lawrence
right?
Fishburne. A black actors,
black
of
actor.
course.
Morgan Freeman, Lawrence
Because you don't
Fishburne.
got too many. I'm out here watching a fucking movie of Wesley Snipes.
But I think it's levels to that acting thing, though.
Yeah.
In terms of getting a lot of roles.
Yeah.
Because think about all the niggas we see in the Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah.
And all the people, all the old black. Like,
Exactly.
That's what
I'm saying. Morris Chestnut.
Yep.
Lawrence Fishburne, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
But
Sam, you know what I'm saying?
Those
So
elites.
I'm just saying, like, it goes a long way.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, no shade to white people. I just feel like, once your category or resume filled, like, it's certain shit they don't got to do.
And they be retired, but still
famous retired with like 4 movies.
Jerry Seinfeld, for example. Bruh, I don't know how many projects his name is tied in or anything like that. You don't really see him too much nowadays, except with the Comedians in Cars and his last special that he just released.
But I'm just like, all this shit based off
top famous off the one show.
Off the one show, bruh. Is it the word? Is it the language he's speaking? That nigga was in the B movie. That's the only other movie that I can think of, bruh.
Yeah, he did do the voiceover. I mean, for that.
Is he a voicer now? Like, I don't know, bruh. Like,
I guess when the content that strong, then I guess it just roll over. Cause think about Lauryn Hill. One album carried over for generations, bro. Like, that was an album playing when I was like in 1st, 2nd grade. That shit's still being played to this day. And matter of fact, that's the only project she's really known for other than Sister Act.
Nah, for real.
Like,
bro.
for real.
That's what I'm saying.
And the Fugees and shit, but
it's a lot of, things that of that nature, and people is just like, They don't really take heed to it. I mean, it's a lot of people whose resume not as quite a filler. Like Zach Galifianakis came out with a buzz that we had expectations for him already before he even did anything. That's one movie, Hangover.
One.
Low key, that's the same outline and blueprint Tracy Morgan had when he came on.
That's true. The trippy.
Spaced out
dummy, basically.
Spaced out dummy.
Yep.
I mean, Tracy Morgan has a great career. And he had a nice resume.
Yeah.
But it had to build, nigga. That was from a show in Martin. And then it bro, that nigga had a hangover. Boom. Boom. This nigga acting in this big ass movie. Who is this wild nigga? And that's why we like, damn, that nigga tough.
Yeah.
It ain't too many roles like that for black folks, bro.
It ain't, bro. It ain't.
And I know cinema, bro. I know cinema. If one thing I don't know, I know some motherfuckers.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Every time a nigga recommend any movies, shows, should be spot on, bro.
Nah, for real, bro.
That should be right. This nigga knows content.
I know content.
This nigga knows content. But nah, man, I definitely feel you on that because there's a lot of actors, actresses that we see all the time, bro. And it's just like, who the fuck? First of all, where they come from? Second of all, yeah, bro. Where the fuck did they come from?
Fucking director niece watching her for the summer. She ended up in the star role,
bro. And half the actors that be the most impactful
be from the UK
and didn't even want to act for real,
Man,
bro.
Think about it. Son from Get Out, Paperboy from Atlanta.
Yep.
The black girl in
Daniel Karaoke or whatever his name. He get endless roles, bro. Endless.
Bro, it's a lot of Brits. Shout out to what's my man? Daddy's Little Girls.
Who, Idris?
Idris.
What about the girl that's in what you call him?
Shit, shout out Ella Lupita.
Bruh, all of them.
The other John, she a new black actor now. And she's it's a show called The Outsider. It's a joint called
you did recommend that joint too, The Outsiders.
But Shorty, she was in something else. It was The Widows. You seen that?
Yeah, she in How to Get Away with Murder too, right?
She might be. No, I'm not talking about
her.
I'm not talking about Viola Davis.
All right, okay.
I'm talking about the shorty that she found, the driver, the last one that had the little girl, the daughter.
I'm trying to remember her face, bro.
She had a little gap.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
She on the scene and everything now, bro.
That shit crazy. They get on that scene. They on the screen talking like this, but you get them off the screen. They
shout out to Franklin from Snowfall.
And that nigga talks like this, mate.
Straight like that.
That shit is crazy, young. But shout out to them niggas. That go to show you the dedication too.
The dedication, and that we actually got a lingo on how we speak for real.
Hey man, it's really a dialect.
It's a real dialect.
It's a real
dialect.
That's what I'm saying. Damn man, shit. And most of that shit is built in slang for real. Cause we just shaped the whole English language for real.
Nah, for real.
Seriously.
Everything roots back and comes right back to us.
Right back to at the end of the motherfucking
everything.
Day. That's what I'm saying, man.
Art, language, dialogue,
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Damn, man. The whole White House got corona, bro.
It's wild.
This nigga ain't wear no mask. Everybody has it. Well, not, I ain't gonna say everybody got it, but they getting
Is this
screened
facts?
and shit. Yeah, bro. They say a lot of people in the White House right now is testing either positive or they've been heavily exposed.
Donald Trump then gave everybody that stuff.
And he refused to wear a mask, bro. That's crazy. The leader of the free world refused to even lead by example.
That's wild.
Crazy.
And you saw what he was saying in his little in his speech when people were trying to ask him. He was talking to a lady, and he didn't want to like finish answering her question and stuff.
I seen that. He dismissed her.
Dismissed her off bucks, and she was like, "What do you mean by that?"
Yeah.
Like
why would you point at me when you said Asian? When you said China, why would you point at me?
Yeah, like, bruh. And then the next lady tried to come up. He said, "No, I don't mean you. I pointed at you, but I take it back. I want him to ask me a question." Bruh, sometimes I be thinking, like, I don't know if it's between a meme and real life. Like, I don't know if this is like a reenactment, or I don't know if it's like really happening that way. You know what I'm saying?
And it's scary to feel like that when you looking at your country's politics.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why should you have to feel like, is it a hoax? Is this a reality show or is this reality? Like, this is fucking crazy, bro. Like, you would never expect your president to be running some bullshit like that.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Hey, man. But we waiting on the rest of the crew to get in this motherfucker, and we about to drop out some other shit, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned for the rest. We got a special guest coming up, too, today. Goo Molly from Mob, you know what I'm saying? As you know, a.k.a. Goo Glizzy, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Uptown's finest, you know what I mean? So stay tuned for what he got to say.
Stay tuned.
We're going to get into the origins of where he came from and all that, so stay tuned.
Hey, stay tuned, man. It's the crap, and we out.